This is why you need to counter hold, because you saw as I was doing this, the tie rod was spinning. We are going to find out. So, moment of truth. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna be changing these tie rod ends, because these tie rod ends have been here for the longest time and I'm not sure how long they've been here. So I've had tie rod ends replacements for over some months, because here they are. I've had them I think for over 3 months. The reason for my hesitancy to change them was that I think they're not going to fit here. I'm not really sure whether they're going to fit here, because the size of that one when I measured against this one was not the same. I'm not sure if they're going to fit or not, so today is the day that we'll find out whether they're going to fit or not. So before we go on with the video, can you guys please hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button. So another thing I'd like to ask you to do is to also please follow this group right here. I'll also put the group link on the description box below. So this group is just meant to expand the VW community, to also know each other and also, you know, connect through the cars that we have. So I'd like you guys to follow the group. That's enough talking for today, so let me just get on with this. So as you know, the first thing that I like to do is just to spray some WD-40. I think that's enough. Just some more here. So whether these tie rods are going to fit or not is still a mystery to me, so the only way to find out is fitting them on. So we'll see later on in the video. You'll need to have a 24mm spanner. So a 24mm spanner is gonna go over here. Then you also need another 23mm spanner to counter hold this, as it can spin when you're trying to spin this bolt. So this is a 24mm spanner that I'm putting on this bolt. Then I'm also going to use a 23mm spanner just to counter hold on it. This is why you need to counter hold, because you saw as I was doing this, the tie rod was spinning. So yeah. Okay, the bolt came loose, so you need to make sure that you unbolt this bolt before you can unbolt this one, because if you unbolt this one first, then this one will be free spinning and you'll not be able to have so much leverage to then spin it. So it's best to start with this one, then we're gonna go to the next one. So this one is loose, as you can see. Just need to. So now what we need to do is to get these bolts out. To get this out, you'll need to use an 18mm spanner to hold this bolt, and then counter hold this part with a number 6 Allen key. So you'll need a number 6 Allen key to put it in here, then counter hold it when you're turning it. Okay, the 18mm spanner is in. Now what I need to do is just to put this socket in, then try to spin this. Okay, I'm getting it tight. Okay, it's loose now. Okay, now the bolt is out. So what I need to do right now is to separate the tie rod end from the steering knuckle. So a lot of people like to hammer this. So please do not hammer this, because if you do hammer this, you might end up with a steering rack issue. You will see a red steering rack on the instrument cluster, and that means your steering rack is fucked. So please do not fuck up your steering rack. Just make sure that you use a tool to pull this out. I'm back with the tool. So here's the tool. The tool is known as a ball joint puller, so it can also work very well here. So the way you use the tool is that you put the tool right here, so it holds on the steering knuckle, and then this other part goes in here. So let me get this tool in. This tool can be a little bit problematic at times, so it takes a lot of trial and error, but it will get out eventually. Okay, that's how violent it can be when it comes out. But this is better than hammering it. So now this is out. What we need to do is to count the turns that we're going to be making when pulling out the tie rod end. So the turns that would count pulling it out is the turns that we need to count putting it back in. So okay, here's the tie rod end. 1, 2, 15, 16, 21, 22. Okay, so it's 22 turns. I need to remember 22 turns taking it out, so it means 22 turns putting it in. 22 turns out, 22 turns in. So yeah, the new tie rod ends. I'm just praying and hoping that they fit, because if they don't fit, then I don't know what to do, because I cannot turn them back because I no longer have the slip as I've bought them 3 months ago. So if they don't fit, this will be a very, very painful day for me, but let's just try it on. But the way they look already, you can see that this is not the same size. Look at them. You can just tell that this is not the same size. Chances of them fitting look very slim for me. We're gonna find out. So we are going to find out. Here's the old one, here's the new one. I'm not sure if they're going to fit or not, but let me not count myself out and let me try them in. So it's 22 turns out, then it has to be 22 turns in. So moment of truth. 22 turns out, 22 turns in. Okay, they look like they do fit. They look like they do fit. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 21, 22. Yes, so we got the right counts, and now I'm so happy that these fit. So this means I won't be spending any more money. I'll just need to go for an alignment when I'm done with this. Let me get everything back on, then we're gonna be done, I think. These tie rod ends came with a new bolt, so this is what I'm going to use. Okay, so it's in. These bolts are torqued to 20 Newton meters and a 90 degrees turn further. So the new bolt that this tie rod end came with is a 19 millimeter rather than the old bolt, which was an 18 millimeter. So right now I'll need to use a 19 millimeter instead of an 18 millimeter. I'm back with a 19 millimeter spanner. This is a pretty easy job which can go wrong if you don't do it right. So please make sure that you follow all the necessary steps. So that's fine. So I've tucked this up. Now we're good to go on this side. So what I need to do is to also tighten this bolt up. So yeah, this is tight. So we're now done with the job right here. Now what I need to do is just to go on to the alignment shop. So I'm here for an alignment, so I'm just waiting until they call me in. So the alignment is done. So here's the result of the alignment. This is the payment. So I don't really know how to read these alignment results really, but he said to me that the alignment was not really off. It was just a degree, but then everything else was all fine. So I guess when I did the tie rod ends, because of the counts that I made when I was taking out the tie rod ends, everything went well. So that's it. I think that's the end of the video. So if you watch the video up to here, thank you so much for watching the video. Kindly hit the subscribe button and also like the video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Oh, today is the 22nd of December, so I want to wish you guys a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. From me, I'm gonna see you next year. So yeah.